Good morning, guys. This is Stephen Howard. My dog Yucca. Hi, Yucca. So pretty today. Such a nice dog. See, when you speak to somebody nicely, they come to you. They even give you a kiss on your nose. It's amazing. If you build people up, they come to you. They give you that energy back. I just proved it. If you talk down about somebody, or even if you're not in their midst, they can feel it. So be very careful what you say about people, and also be careful about how your energy emits towards somebody. See, I've had a blockage up for some time now because my heart got hurt, and I couldn't even, I was so hurt I couldn't even understand where I was coming or going. And I honestly felt like I couldn't be around Missoula anymore because of the constant reminder of my soulmate. And I came down to Vegas with the intention of at least having some sort of symbiotic relationship with my family. And that goes for my ex-wife and my daughter. My daughter and I get along famously. Dads are very important in their daughters' lives. However, I have a situation with my ex-wife where she got her grandparents involved because I was in trouble and I got a felony. They tried to make it look like I was an abuser or like I was some sort of bad person, when all along, I'm not really going to blame in this video, but all along there were certain people that were talking bad about me, thinking bad about me, and putting me in a position where, I should just get lost. So I've been brought down here for a third time with agreements, and those agreements were cast aside. Not on my side. I think people started to treat me poorly because they thought that I was a doormat or I didn't have boundaries or something. No, I'm just an enlightened being, and I'll let you go as far as you want to go till you hang yourself. That's really what it is. So I give people many chances. And if they don't see that they've been given multiple chances and they're still doing the same thing, then that's on them. It's not on me. It's not on you. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with their hang-ups, their stuff, their addictions, their problems. And, you can try to help. You can lead a horse to water, but you aren't going to get them to drink unless you stick salt in their food. I learned that in Montana. So you want to make a horse thirsty so it doesn't die of dehydration and a bound gut. You got to put salt and minerals in their food. Give them salt licks to lick on out in the wilderness. Salt's very important. The salt of the earth. The salt of our spirit. That's really important. Where you stand up for yourself, where you hold your ground, where you don't budge, where you say, no, this is not good enough for me. No, this is not right for me. That's a boundary. That's don't cross this line or you're pretty much exiting my life. I don't operate on lower vibrations. There's some substances in the world that are lower vibration. If you want me to name them off, I can, but most of you know what they are, and most of you ingest them because they make you feel better, or make you feel worse, which makes you feel better, or makes you feel like you're going to die so you feel better. I don't know, but all I know is the only substance that I put in my body was illegal for many years and is the healing of the nation, heals cancer, and that's cannabis. I smoke cigarettes, and that's about it. So if I do put anything bad in my body, it's nicotine and all the chemicals from cigarettes. As I light this one. Well, I got some good news. I've been camping out in the wilderness for like 2 months, and I'm wondering what the hell I'm going to do for money. And I've even broke down finally, and like a couple days ago, I held a sign out, and my sign's really cool. It says I'm stranded from Montana and I'm trying to get back home, and the COVID-19 has hung me up, and I'm just waiting. You know, if I could find work, I'd go work right now. If I could paint my buddy Keith's garage, I would paint his garage right now and get paid. But I've only got a couple days left, and I guess there's a $1,200 check coming to me. So I'm going to do the best I can with that and, you know, work on it. Try and build it up. Try and do something with it. I know I want to order tarot cards because I've been watching tarot card readers for like over a year now. And I know right when the card comes out what it means. So, and there's 74 cards in a deck, so I don't know quite how I memorized that. But I did. When I watch tarot cards reading, I'm like, oh, it means that and that and that and that. And then they explain it, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I understand. So here we are. I just want to show you where I'm at. This is a gas station from The Hangover. If you can see it. It's got the view of Red Rock. There's Mount Wilson over there. It's a beautiful day. Not sure what I'm doing today other than this morning doing my morning meditation and getting ready for the day. It looks like it might be a hot one again today. But you know, when you're down and out and you're feeling like nothing's going to happen good for you, stop focusing on that. You got to focus on, hey, I might have hit bottom here, or I'm you know, levitating over bottom here. Well, you know, sometimes you got to hit bottom to climb back up. You know, you got to get to the bottom of the route, find where the best spot to start is, and start again. And, you know, I have a weird feeling that something major is going to happen in the next week, that everything you ever wanted to come your way, all the goodness that you've been striving for, if you've been doing good this whole time during this pandemic and trying to do right by people and trying to stand by what your beliefs are, then you've made it. And there's going to be a little reprieve here where you're able to like catch your breath. And I'll be honest with you, I'm predicting, I'm not a doomsday predictor, and I don't like to predict things that are bad, but has anybody ever thought that there might be a second wave of this stuff? Or they might invent a second wave of this stuff? You know, America's strong. It took a Great Depression to bring us to our knees. So, and we rebuilt from that, and it took about 15 years from what I've seen, and 2 wars. So, you know, we're going to do the best we can. You know, if the military called me up and said, you know, you're 48 years old, but we see that you're an extreme sports athlete and you can ride a motorcycle and probably shoot pretty good, and you want to become an officer, you want to come over and help defend your country, to be really honest with you, I would. I'd give my life for this country. This America has done so much great things for me, for my family. People don't even realize, you know, they're living in their houses and they're going to Costco and all this stuff. But do you really realize what other countries have to go through to get food on the table? Do you really realize what it takes for another countryman to go and make money and be successful? And then when we come to America, they get it right away because they're hard workers and because it's not easy. And then we're wondering why this foreigner came over and had such an easy time making it to the top. It has to do with your conditioning. It has to do with how your mind is trained. It has to do with how you believe and what your belief system is. It has to come from within. There's nothing external. If you're looking for it outside of you, then you're probably on the wrong program. It is all internal. Whatever you want is right inside of you. Whatever you want, you have the power to achieve. Whatever you want to do in life, it's coming for you because your intention is it. Whatever your intention is, it's coming. So be careful what you wish for. And, I was channeling a bit back there because I don't really know what I said. I hope I watched back and everything made sense. It usually does. But I just been going through the ringer, and I finally got a breath of fresh air headed my way. And I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to go on vacation somewhere, or I'm going to go, I'm just going to go somewhere and kind of like see what it's like and try something new. And I have a plan. As soon as the travel pass opens up, I'll get a travel pass. I'll be back in Montana. Right now, they're having weird spring weather patterns in Montana. It's actually snowed 6 to 12 inches in the upper elevations out by the lakes above Missoula, and surprisingly cold and rainy temperatures. But that happens in Montana. It'll probably help keep the rest of the continent cooler. And we might actually have a cooler summer this winter. A cooler winter conditions sometimes this summer. And I love that. I love cool weather. A lot of people love this hot desert weather. I like it for a few days, but I don't really like heat. I like places where it's cool and you can wake up and put on a parka and go for a walk. You can wear jeans all the time, stuff like that. Good weather for riding motorcycles, doesn't overheat them. And then just the climate in general, the atmosphere of Montana, I really, really love. It makes me feel like I'm in the right place or like a piece of heaven. Well, I think this video is getting long enough. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. It is Saturday. Get out, enjoy nature, get some breath of fresh air. Make sure you're eating right. I've been having some stomach issues because I've been broke and I haven't been eating right. And, just make sure you take care of yourself. Self-love is the most important thing. If you're whole and feeling healthy, then you can help other people. If you love yourself and you love yourself fully and you appreciate who you are and your gifts, then you can love someone else and give them a lot of affection and a lot of unconditional love. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you build something up, it'll come to you. It might even give you a kiss on the nose. If you're constantly tearing something down, it will hide. It will go away. So that's really the gist of the video. Is treat everybody right and do the right thing, and maybe, just maybe, things will come back around to you and you'll get exactly what you deserve. So you might even get better than you even imagined. So just hang in there and keep doing what you're doing because you're on the right path. I know it. I feel it. I see the way people are operating now, and we're all using due diligence. We're all trying to assess the situation and figure out what we're doing. But most of these guys are still out riding their motorbikes on Saturday and having a good time. Oh, I woke up pretty early. Sorry, guys. Have a wonderful day. Go Knights go. Hopefully we get our sports teams back online. This is Nature's Chemistry, which is one of the best strains of legal marijuana in Nevada. Nature's Chemistry, one of my favorite brands. Also Wana. Wana makes gummies, and they make really good edibles and gummies. So if you're in Nevada and you're touring around, there's dispensaries, legal dispensaries you can walk right into in Reno, here in Las Vegas, and pretty much everywhere in Nevada, as everyone knows. But, all we can do is our best. All we can do is our very best. So keep up the good work, guys. I'll see you soon. Mahalo.